Hey, today I'm going to be doing a removal. This is the remnants of my previous set. I already cut off the tips, and now I'm going to go ahead and use this charm removing tool. And me personally, I like to use a cuticle pusher to, get the acrylic off. The acetone is currently heating right now. I like to use warm acetone. I know it may sound weird, but I feel like it just removes the acrylic so much quicker. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. Okay. For nail glue, I prefer to use the KDS. I feel like I've tried multiple different types of nail glue, and this one is my favorite as of right now. So again, normally I glue right about here at the free edge, but I'm gonna go in higher for this one because again, I should probably wait and let this nail heal a little bit more, but I'm not gonna do that. It'll be fine. And I like to pinch a little bit at the sides, not too much on this one, but just to keep the shape and make sure it's secure. Okay. I am switching it up a little bit because I normally go for like a sharp almond. Which is probably my favorite nail shape at the moment. We're gonna do a long coffin today. Not this long, I'm gonna cut them down, but this is what I'm feeling. I like to double check that the sides are fit perfectly. Ooh. Let's apply that again. I may have to add a little bit more glue for this one. Yeah, I do. Sometimes when this happens, I go back in with my e-file and just clean the glue up a little bit, but let's just see if I can make it work. Okay. Great. And the thumb. All right, I am back, and I went ahead and removed all the old acrylic and applied my new nail tips. I cleaned the cuticle area, nipped it down, and my pinky nail, I tore the nail off, so it's very sore. However, I cannot stand doing a new nail set with a missing nail. So basically, I just applied the nail tip about halfway instead of at the very tip of the nail, which I normally do. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these down, buff, and then I'll be back with the acrylic application. These nail tips I got off of Amazon. They have a deep C curve, which I like, and they're really sturdy, which I also appreciate. I can definitely link it down if anyone is interested in these, and I will be right back. Right, so I am back, and these are what the nails are looking like. I may end up cutting them even shorter than this, but for now it's fine. I'm just going to dust all of that off. And I have here just some regular alcohol, and I'm just going to clean up any leftover dust just to make sure that I don't have any lifting. I find that doing this, and I'm actually going to do the dehydrator as well, definitely make sure that I have a better chance of nothing sticking to the acrylic underneath, and I can have a seamless acrylic application. I am going to use the Nail Prep pH Balance by Mia Secret as a dehydrator today, and then for primer, the Young Nails Protein Bond. Again, I like to do at least 2 to 3 layers just to make sure that, again, everything is just dehydrated, dry, and prepped as best as possible. And I am a self-taught nail artist, so any nail techs, please don't come for me. This is just my method, and I am sharing it. Right. I'll let that sit for a few. And then for acrylic today, I'm going to be using the Valentino Beauty Pair. This is in Prettiest Pink. I may use a little bit of Speed Clear by Young Nails. This is my favorite powder to date. I have tried Mia Secret, of course, Valentino. I've tried Not Polish. I've tried multiple different brands, but at this particular time, I feel like the quality is so good and my nails last such a long time, so that's what I like to use. I'm gonna go right in with a primer. And for primer, I do like to do 2 layers of this. So and for the second layer, I like to go in specifically at the cuticle, just to be sure that it is completely covered. Now for nail brushes, I usually go in with just a size 10 brush, but today I'm gonna go in with a size 10 from Pana, and I'm also gonna go in with Profile Sculpted Like It's Hot number 6, and I love this brush for the cuticle area. My preference is after taking the bead, I like to start about midway. And I like to let gravity do its thing. I'm slowly guiding the bead down the length of the nail, and any excess I kind of just wipe off in the process. I like to check the sides to make sure that they're looking good. And if it's anywhere bulky, I just pull upwards towards the cuticle area to smooth it out, because I'm going to place a bead on top to create the strength, but it does help with shaping. Grab another small bead. That was a wonky one. I'm still going to use it. Take it a little bit closer. Sit. Clean up the sides. I'm gonna go right in and kind of pillow it right there near the cuticle area and smooth it down the length of the nail. Okay. Because the bead was a little bit streaky, I'm gonna go right here in the middle and just add a little bit more. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my thumb, and I'll come right back after I finish filing. So I'm gonna go in with the second layer of polish. And because I already laid the base, I'm simply going to take the brush and go over the free edge. And the sides that are difficult to reach, I'll use that same liner brush and go back in. I like to look at the nail from all angles. Just to be sure everything is sitting how I prefer. And if I do make a little error, I go in with this little disposable tool with a little alcohol and just clean that up if you're curing. So this is what I've come up with so far. French tip is done. And then I went in with like a green and pink ombre. I used this feathered brush to create the ombre effect, so the transition is nicer between the pink and the green. And that is what we're working with so far. I will be back as soon as I finish the rest of the nails. Here is the final look. I really like how they turned out, and I'm just gonna go ahead and before I add my cuticle oil, I like to just go over with alcohol just to make sure no oils or anything are on the nails. All right, and then I'm using Velvet Dry Body Oil. You can use anything you like, lotion, Vaseline, almond oil, whatever. All right, and if anyone has any questions or comments, definitely let me know. And that is it for this set. Cool. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.